guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Kimberly here, and today I'm gonna be doing like a story time on my very first placement that I had. So there will be different parts for each placement I've had and everything like that. So yeah, I was in CPS before. I was in CPS when I was a baby. But I can't really do like story times on that because like I'm just like so like little. I don't know what happened specifically in those homes or the places, how many places I've been to. So all I know is that I was taken away from my parents because they were abusive and they were drug addicts, and they left us up in closets in our bedrooms and all that. Didn't feed us or nothing. So by us, I mean me and my brother. But and I got adopted at 4. So that's pretty much all I know from when I was younger. So yeah. But this is my very first placement I can remember. Well, not really, because the adoption, I can remember the adoption. But this placement was called Lamar Village. It's in Texas, Spring, Texas, or whatever. But I was there for about a month. December of 2016 and January of 2017. So was when I officially came back into CPS officially, and I'm still in it, pretty much. Still in it. So yeah, but let's tell you the story. So my brother went there 2 days before me because I came out of a mental hospital. So that's a fun story time. I could do a story time on that. But anyways, so I'm not mental or anything, guys, don't worry. But anyways, so so he got there 2 days before me. When I got there, they said I could see him, but he was at the library. Shocker, he doesn't read. But he was at the library, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. But I had to leave the placement, and I had to find a CVS or somewhere that would give me my medication that I was put on for no fucking reason. So, sorry for my language. Excuse me. But, so it was a long day because I got there around lunchtime. I didn't get back until like 10. So, and by then my brother was asleep. So, they didn't let me see him because he was asleep. So, the next day, I couldn't go to school because they wouldn't let me, or whatever. So, because they had to figure out why I wasn't enrolled in school before I got there. And that's a long story. But anyways, so if you see me like move my finger like that, that's like a notification that pops up that stays there for like 5 minutes. It's just so annoying. So I just wrap it. But anyways, so I was just like, okay, and it was like a scene out of a movie. When we both saw each other, we ate breakfast together. We ran towards each other. At first, I didn't know why we were running out towards each other or whatever. But they found out that we were siblings or whatever. So you know, duh, you know. And I haven't seen him for like 10 days. So, you know, wonderful times, you know. But anyways, so I started going to school there or whatever. There's a lot of different problems with this place. I was not a big fan of it. There's 2 houses. A house for the girls and a house for boys, which is an RTC. RTC is where you get your behavior together. That's where my brother was, in the RTC part. But in the very back, there's an emergency shelter part for only females. And that's where I was. I wasn't in the RTC part. I was in the emergency shelter part, which was pretty much in a trailer, and it was not, like, there was bed bugs and everything. Like, not something I wanted to deal with, but I dealt with it for a whole month. I'm not gonna lie, they did try everything to get the bed bugs away or whatever, but these just weren't working out for them, you know? But anyways, So I went to school. I was in 8th grade. I went to Bama Middle School. It was okay. I'm not gonna lie, it was okay. Not the best fan of it, not really, but because they did do some bad, like there were some kids over there that did really bad stuff to my brother, and which made him stop school for an entire month, like half a month, a little more than half a month. But he actually left that placement before me, about like maybe 2 weeks before me. No, a week and a half before me, and our caseworker promised us we would stay together or whatever, but we didn't. And we lost contact because of the place that he moved to after. I don't know what happened over there, but it was called Pegasus, and that was all the way in Austin, Texas. But he was not allowed to contact anyone younger than 18, and I was younger than 18, so he could not contact me whatsoever. So pretty much how we heard updates about each other was through our caseworker and our CASA workers and everything like that, and our attorney. But our attorney never really answered the phone, so we couldn't really do that, you know. Yeah. But anyways, so it was like really hard on us. I don't know how he was feeling, but if he makes a YouTube channel and sells his story, he does it. I don't care, you know. But anyways, so you know, that was just that. So I was there like a week and a half by myself. Things were going good. I made some really good friends there, not gonna lie. Not in contact with them anymore. Because they just moved on with their lives. I moved on with mine. I have a new destiny in life. I have a new object than I did. Like, back in 2016, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be this teen mom. I'm gonna follow my dreams. I'm gonna be like, you know, that kind of like, I don't know, like, I was like, I'm doing this day, that day. But like, it didn't, like, life doesn't really happen that way. You just have to take it day by day. And now me turning like, because I was 14 when I got into CPS again, and it was actually 2 weeks before my birthday, so I was about to turn 15. But like, you know, like I thought me and my brother both thought we might go back with our adopted parents that we had, and we had a whole plan. We were moving to Puerto Rico and everything, but I found out sooner than him that they lost rights over us. They didn't. They were fighting for us, kind of, and kind of not. But they lost rights over what me and my brother have been saying, which aren't lies. They were abusive and everything. So he was devastated that we weren't going back. But again, at the same time, he kind of didn't understand. Because again, he was like 13. He's 12. He was 12 when we got to CPS. But, you know, I think he was 12. He might have been 13. I don't know. But anyways, so, you know, things just weren't really going well for us. We got split up and everything. He was going through some traumatic times. I was going through some traumatic times in that first placement. So that first placement didn't really have enough therapy for us or enough support to help us, because we didn't know what was going on. We wanted to go back. We were homesick. We were getting depression, anxiety, and put on all these kinds of different medications and everything, which is like messed up from like CPS part, because they put you on so many medications just because of your anxiety and depression. But they don't realize that you have that because you're leaving your parents, you know. So it was really difficult for us and tragic, but we all worked through it. We all had fun times together. We went to Christmas parties together because it was around Christmas time, so me and my brother did that. But we've never been so close in our lives until we came into CPS. We are really close now. We used to get into so many different arguments. Not saying we don't right now, because we do, but like we would fight. We would it was horrible. But we've got closer, like over these 4 past years of us being in CPS, 4 or 5 years now of us being in CPS. So it's really like tragic for us, but we've like made it through, you know. He's back with his biological parent, his biological dad, but which we never thought we would, because at our first placement we've always talked about, oh, since we're in CPS, they can help us find our biological parents, we can meet them, you know. We always had that saying, but we don't like our mom at all. She's a liar. But anyways, so, you know, yeah. But that was pretty much our first placement. It was up and down hills. We went through so much in that placement that we don't really want to go back, or like other placements, like I called them or whatever, but this one I just don't call at all. I just can't call them. Like, it's just not that thing where I'm gonna call at all. My brother doesn't call them either. It was just that placement that it's like, okay, I'm never calling them, you know. So yeah, that was our first placement. It was tragic. It did like make us have a lot of like flashbacks with our past or whatever. I can't really speak on my brother as much as he can speak on himself, so that's on him. But yeah, but thanks for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if my comments are disabled. Go to my recent post on Instagram, comment on there, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I post a new video, and stay tuned for the other videos of me, like, in my other placements. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.